Hello, Raw Mithril here once again, and it's time to get back to Secret of Mana. So, I don't know about you, but I think it's time for a change of scenery. I mean, as nice as these areas are, I think it's time to move on. So let's head over to Canon Travel and see just where we can go. Of course, a little training on the way certainly doesn't hurt. Not that long of a trip anyway. We're already here. At this point we can go to the Upperland Forest, so let's go. The Upperland is huge. Reach it by going through the Great Forest. Just slide into the cannon. Sadly, no enemies for us to land on this time, as fun as that was. And we're off! And that's certainly one big forest. Pranko, your home's here in the Great Forest, right? Lead on. Huh? I hit my head again when we landed. Haha, well, that's just perfect. Lovely. This might take a while. But at least we're not alone. We have some cute, cuddly, winged koala bear friends. Pooh, listen, he's laughing. No, he's crying. Pebblers have taken over their village. So, our first task is set, and we've also been followed. I decided to get out of that hole. Just smell this fresh air. Nice to see, Watts, since we do have some extra weapons to go ahead and reforge. The black whip becomes the backhand whip, and the short bow becomes the long bow. So with that, let's see if we can find the Moogle village. Oh no, pallet swaps! They're stronger bunny slippers! These are silk tails, and indeed, they're not to be underestimated. They can start casting magic, and they're rather mean about it sometimes. Plus, they can do a good bit of damage. It's a little embarrassing to take that much damage from a bunny slipper, but, well, there it is. They're definitely a lot more aggressive than Rabbites. They're not the infamous Black Rabbite that I've been hearing about in the comments, but I don't think the Black Rabbite's even in Secret of Mana. I believe it was in, Seiken Densetsu 3, or however you pronounce that. So let's see what Nico has. Thankfully, Nico has a new hat. Both Elise and Pranko can wear the quill cap. So let's get a couple of those. Go ahead and set those. That's a substantial boost. And so we can get rid of a couple of other things here. Let's see. Don't need the hair ribbon. And don't need the rabbite cap. And we're good. We also have the rather amusingly named Steamed Crab. And Elise's weapon skill is up with the javelin, and I think that's all she can get for that for now. Let's see. Yeah, the javelin only has 2 orbs, so that's all it can charge up. And my weapon skill is up too, but now it's the longbow, so I need more experience with it. And we can give Elise the backhand whip. So, let's see. There we go. Yeah, Valor's gonna be stuck with this bow for a little bit. Well, it's doing decently enough anyway. Off-camera shenanigans there. With water thugs, essentially you just want to keep moving before they get a chance to throw their tridents at you. No, invasion of the bunnies. Cute pink bunnies of doom. How will we ever survive? So far, I've only seen Silktails using Cure Water, but I believe they can also use Acid Storm. And, wow, Pranko died somehow. Wonderful. Might need to take care of that situation. Yeah, back with a health problem. You couldn't level up just a little faster, huh? Oh well. This is a pretty decent place for grinding weapons and such. Case in point. The axe has reached level 2 for Pranko. I want to say that's all it can go for now. Indeed. We can give you the javelin. And thus we've found the Moogle village, which indeed is overrun with pebblers. For blue hedgehogs, they aren't all that fast, but they are certainly a pain. Totally going for shinies in the middle of a battle, why not? Riot gas. And Valor's not unconscious? What? I think something glitched there, judging from how Valor was just kind of gliding around. Now that was ridiculous. I'm glad I got that strangeness on camera. The Moogles can come back to the village now. And thus, they have. Kupi Kupopo! And Pranko is having a headache that forcefully threw him backwards. What's wrong? Yippee! I can remember everything! Walk the seasons from spring to winter. Spring again, and we can enter. So let's see what we have here. We get an Axe Orb. And a Glove Orb. Nico doesn't currently have anything new to sell, so let's instead go deal with Watts. The Power Glove becomes, fittingly enough, Moogle Claws. And the Load Axe becomes the Moogle Axe? Well, no, it becomes the Stout Axe. So that should be it. Yes, okay. We're good to go. So you might have noticed as we walk around the forest, the colors of the trees do indeed change. indicative of the various seasons. So let's start with spring as suggested by the riddle. And actually, let's start with some cure water there, Elise. Yeah, the enemies in this area, not to be trifled with. Okay, the pink trees are spring, so that's our starting point. The green area is summer. If they're gonna make us walk through all these areas, may as well get something out of it. After all, as easily as things tend to seem to beat us up in this area, probably for the best if we can boost some things here, such as the bow and arrow there. Let's see what we have in here. Riot gas again. Pygmized. Well, that's a new status effect. As a pygmy, there's not really too much you can do. You aren't able to use any weapons, and yeah, you are severely weak to enemy attacks. Not a good time, but the medical herb can actually get you out of that status, which is good to know. So, okay, so riot gas tried to knock me unconscious once, and now it pygmized me. I guess it does random effects. Interesting to note that. Okay. I'll work with the gloves for now. Oh, that was satisfying.